like it dark. That way you never even see me at all. I'm not quite the man that you needed me to be. I'm not quite the man that you needed me to be.
And here we go, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to CosmicCandi. Your host here, CosmicCandi, and we're still doing our prep for Gen Con. Tonight, we are basically done. I need to show you guys Scanlan at some point, because I did finish him last night off stream. Didn't have too much work left on him that I needed to do by the time I ended the stream. So yeah, I'll have to show you guys Scanlan at some point. And without any further ado, let's dive right in here. We've got the Earth Elemental, and I've already painted all of the surfaces of the Earth Elemental here. And then what we're going to do is we're basically going to dry brush some textures on top of him. We're going to dry brush some ivory on top of him. And once we do that, that's going to pull out the texturing on the rocks there. And then what we'll do is we'll actually do some black washes again to get those down into the cracks and help bring out some more definition there and make it look more like rock. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. This shouldn't take a super long time. Alright, so first things first, we're just going to start. I've got actually a little bit too much paint on my brush still, looks like. Cow Peeler, hey, how's it going, man? Long time no see, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for referring a friend. I'm trying to remember who it was that stopped in that said that you had mentioned my streams to them. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Are you still playing with Valor's Call with Dan in that group? I've stopped in to check in on those guys a couple times, but I usually get there late because Saturday nights I record the Gilmore's Glorious Gossip podcast, and we run well into the time that you guys are actually over. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's who it was. Now that you say the name. So yeah, this is probably really subtle work. I'm not sure how well this is actually coming to on camera, but we're already getting a lot of texture. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I give my players, I spoil my players a little bit. They've gotten some pretty cool magical items, and they just hit level 6 the other night. But I figure that the magical items, they've been level 5 forever. So I figure that the magical items that I've given them have been good as kind of a way of saying thanks for being patient with me. Oops, come on, focus. Yeah, we're starting to pull out that texture here. I got a new brush today specifically to do this. They tell you don't use new brushes to dry brush, except if the new brush is the brush that you're going to be using for dry brushing for the future. That's the caveat there that they don't tell you. So what have you been up to? Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit excessive. Like I gave the other night, I gave the party some minor magical items. Like they've got some consumables. One of them is called a potion of infernal espionage, where they can apply the potion to one side of a door, and it turns the other side of it turns that side of the door transparent so that they can actually see through the door. Which I figured would come in handy later, but Then I also gave the ranger a quiver that can turn into a short sword. And what else did I give him? Gave him very minor stuff. I wish there was a way for me to get rid of that song out of my playlist altogether, but it's the Monster Cat Radio playlist, so there's no way for me to do that, to my knowledge. I gave them some really cool magical items after Alan Rickman passed away and after David Bowie passed away. And they hadn't really gotten anything else since that. And the party is not like super OP. I mean, it's not like they have an amulet and magical armor and this and that. Typically, what I've given them has just been magical weapons and stuff. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. Storm's King Thunder is going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it immensely. Not too long ago, my local game store had a game day where they were kind of showing off a bunch of tabletop games and stuff, and they asked me to be there to run some D&D and teach people how to make characters and things like that for it. So, of course, I went out and did that. I was there most of the day. I was there from like 10 until 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. And I ran a couple of newbies through some of Lost Mines of Phandelver. And then later we transitioned that into a small piece of homebrew that I had created. And after doing the homebrew, then we went through and did some of the Curse of Strahd Adventurers League stuff for some more newbies. So that was a lot of fun. I don't know if it was just, it wasn't necessarily free RPG day. This was for all kinds of gaming, because they were running a bunch of other tabletop games. It wasn't like, International Tabletop Day was one thing, but this was distinctly separate from International Tabletop Day. But they were doing giveaways and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, this is the reason that they tell you not to use a new brush or a good brush for dry brushing, because I am beating the hell out of this brush already. But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. I got to introduce a lot of new folks to D&D. And they had a good time with it. They had a genuinely good time with it. And the one guy was, he was going to be running Lost Mines of Phandelver with, like, with some of his friends and his group. And he was kind of looking to see what it was all about. Oh, yeah, you saw Grog then. Hold on. What did I do with all of the minis? Here they are, over here. Let me pull Scanlan off of his base so I can make it a little bit easier. Actually, here's the finished Scanlan. Oops. Yeah, let's drop this down. I still need to work on his feet. I'm really not happy with his feet. They were resisting me at every opportunity. And I think there's a small piece on his coat here. Where was it? Maybe I already painted it. I thought there was a small piece on his coat that I still needed to paint the little tassels on. Actually, no. I'm going to Gen Con this week. I leave on Wednesday to go to Gen Con. I am not going to Critical Role Live yet. It's not planned anyway. I may last minute decide to go. I would be an hour late to the show, but that's okay. So I am planning to meet the cast and just hand these off to the cast, whether it's at the signing, at the Q&A, or something like that. So yeah, this is the finished Scanlan. Really happy with the way he turned out, especially since last night I was struggling with him so hard. Okay, so let me pull Scanlan off his base real quick. And then here's Grog. Oops. So yeah, he's even got the head tattoos. And he has a beard, but it's really hard to see it too. It got kind of lost in some of the rest of his face there. But yep. So those are the ones that I've already got finished. I've also done Vex. What did I do with Vex? She's really tough to photograph because of her pose. But yeah, even got her bowstring on there. And because teal is Laura's favorite color, I put a little bit of teal into her, and I even got the stripes on the pants. It's hard to see that other one in the back there, but and then I also have there's one for Keyleth. So unfortunately, I don't have minis for each one of the cast members. Funds would not allow that currently, unfortunately. But this is not the last time I will be doing this. So yeah, the cast members that did not get minis from me during this convention, they will be getting them for Christmas at some point. Okay, so he actually still needs to be sealed as well. Sorry. Gotta put them back in their boxes. Okay, so yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to meet the cast. I'm excited to give these to them. You know, and I've already painted one for Liam, but it was not actually for Vax. It was for one of his sons, characters. And actually, I can pull that one up on screen here. Properties. That was the mini that I painted for Liam's son. Based on his dwarven druid character? No. No. He did not commission me to do it. It was something that I did because a couple of months ago, Liam did something fantastic for me, so I'm repaying the kindness that he showed me. I sent him a letter and everything, and explained it. Alright, so let's get back to this. Yeah, it took me a long time to think about, you know, I was like, well, how do I repay him, you know? And then finally one day it hit me. So do you paint minis? Oh, wow. Oh, gotcha. So, if I may ask, and you can tell me to F off, what are you making for them? I'm curious. Nice, Chris. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. I hope they show us pictures. That sounds really badass, Chris. I can't wait to see it. Opening up that link now. Oh, let's see. Not white. I need the ivory. There we go. Ivory. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under the canvas.
All the wood is from fallen trees.
Seems worth it, while the feelings
That is awesome. That is so cool, and it makes the gift that much better.
and closer I fear. So let's just cut the bullshit and tell me who's independent. If I'm twiddling and your life's escaping your mind, keep in mind.
I have a mini. Let me go out and find it real quick. There was a mini that I was gonna actually paint for Liam for Vax. Which one was it?
We're verging on the side of the road that'll take us home. The edge of us getting weighed. Read about your life in your local papers. Realize the end of us getting near. You're just a droplet of
Miniature finder.
delirious illusion flowing backwards through the river of color while we analyze to try to see it clearer. Secretly appealing to a lonely prisoner.
Mail.
What's your vision? Initiate your shading, blend the universe together in time. It only gets a little easier. Suddenly piece yourself back together now. What's your vision?
Fine. Let's see if I can find it that way. Was he using... He might have been using different daggers. Modify my search. He might have been using like short swords or something. Let me see if I can find it. Having a little bit of trouble here. Sword. Dang it. Did I put it on my wish list? I might have put it on my wish list.
And I don't wanna have to give a damn about you.
That's awesome.
And after all,
I bet they're chomping at the bit. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it?
it was not for everybody. However, I'm starting to see this world in the right light. Yet it still gets darker. You see, it's just a simple symphony or a painting.
How did I not add that to my wish list? Son of a gun. All right. Well, I can't find that mini right now. Oh, it's in my. Is it? It's in my cart. Is that the one that's in my cart?
Is crumbling. Collapse
Yep, found him.
in the midst of summer, it won't exist. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate.
Okay, so this is the one that I was going to paint for Vax.
For what I know.
I need to try and see if I can find a mini for Matt. I would love to get Matt a dwarven mini, like his College of the Maestro Bard. I would love to do something like that for him. Alright. Man, this model has so many good textures on it. Loving this, man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, I think I've got everything dry brushed. Heresy minis. I have not. Do you have a link for them? I will check them out. Okay, so I think I've got all of the piece dry brushed, or as much of it as I can get to. And not every piece has to be dry brushed. It certainly helps, but this next step that I'm gonna do is just gonna be putting in a black wash that's going to soften some of the white that we've put onto, or rather the ivory that we've put onto the mini, get down into those recesses, soften some things out, and it's going to help with areas like this dinosaur bone here. Hey kiddo, welcome in. Oh, you know what? I may have seen this website. Yeah, I've seen some of these minis before because I remember looking at, yeah, like their resin dungeon troll is basically the Rancor, and I've seen some others like they had Captain, crap, I can't remember what they called him. Captain Nathan, I think, is Captain Malcolm from Firefly and Serenity. I will go ahead and bookmark it, I think. Heresy minis. Do I have a miniature? Miniature resources. Done. Yep, I've seen Heresy miniatures before. I just didn't remember that that's what the website was called. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a black wash. 1 drop of paint. Whole bunch of water. But yeah, the dungeon troll basically looks like a Rancor from Star Wars. And there were a couple others that I was like, oh, yeah, that's from this series, and that's from this series. I'll take a look at that Vax in just a second. I'm excited to see it, though. So yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm just letting, I'm getting my brush really, really damp and just letting it wash into those areas. This is probably, washing is one of my favorite techniques because it's super simple and it does a lot to the mini. Alright. Now we need to let that dry for a minute. Let's go take a look at this mini. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good Vax too. That's pretty awesome. I saw that one, but I didn't like that one as well as the one that I showed you previously. I thought the hooded mini was a little bit more Raven Queen-esque. Alright. Yeah, actually, Cowpeeler, I have This mini is very fragile, so give me just a second to get it. Welcome back, kiddo. So yeah, this one actually came with wings. And these wings, I believe, are the same type that they actually sell in the store. And these wings, when I got them, were perfectly flat. So I actually bent and curled those wings in order to make them give the character a little bit more definition and stuff, fit the character a little bit better. Most of the minis that I get, I do not do any kind of modification to, other than, you know, cutting off mold lines and such. And that was also, that mini that I just showed, Cow Peeler, that was also a Dark Sword mini. That was one of their special editions, which I'm going to be looking at their special editions more. She was a blast to paint. I also painted another one of their special editions called Marika, or Marike, Guardian of the Sea, and she was a lot of fun to paint as well. I do use my minis in my games. Some of them, like Mary Kay, yes, as little CosmicCandi, my daughter, is pointing out. Mary Kay and Thief of Hearts Mage, the angel that I just showed you. Those are not used in-game because they are super, super fragile miniatures. But the other minis that I paint, yes, I do use in-game. Currently, I'm running a Curse of Strahd game on Wednesday nights. And I just pulled out Esmeralda de Avenir the other night because the party is getting ready to run into her. but I have her miniature painted, and that was part of a Gale Force 9 set. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but he already looks a lot more stone-like. Just from me looking at him here. Have you heard of Adventurers League, Calpular? Oh, crap. That sucks. Are there any other, do you have other game stores near you? Do you have other game stores near you? They just don't have Adventurers League? Oh no, somebody raided Fort Little CosmicCandi. Well, I thought about that after I said it, Little CosmicCandi. It did kind of sound sarcastic, huh? It was maybe a little bit. It wasn't meant to be, though. Let's see, Chris, what can we do for you? I'm trying to think here. Because I'm a regional coordinator, or not a regional, sorry. I am a local coordinator for Southwestern Indiana. And part of our job as local coordinators is to try and get Adventurers League into other stores Um, and what I would recommend, where are you at, Chris? Central Massachusetts, Central Mass. Okay. Little CosmicCandi, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Let's see, Central Mass. Let me find the wiki really quick. All right. Great Lakes, Southwest, Far West, Northeast, what I would recommend, Chris, is to go to that link there, take a look and see if, you know, if you can find a city near you and see if you can find the local coordinator for that area and send that local coordinator an email. You can also copy the regional coordinator on it and say, hey, I've got this store and they're playing, you know, let them know, hey, they're playing X-Wing and they're playing X-Wing and they're playing Magic all nights of the week. And see if you can get your local coordinator to go to bat for you to try and get Adventurers League into the store. Because that's our job. That's what we're there to do. Because we'll go in and we'll talk to the store and say, hey, here's the benefits of running Adventurers League content. And that way you don't have to talk to the store owner. Yeah, that way you don't have to talk to the store. That way your local coordinator who's used to dealing with stores can get in there and do that for you. And that way we can hopefully get you a local game. Because I know I love my players in my Wednesday Night Adventures League. And one of my players has actually thanked me and said that it's really helped with his depression. You know, he's like, this is the one thing that I look forward to every week. And to be perfectly honest, it helps me with my depression too. So it's twofold. Actually, it's more than that fold for me because it gets me out of the house. It gets me time with Harmony here. Helps me with my depression. Gets me socializing. It's just so many benefits to it. I love it. He already looks a lot better. I'm really happy with the way he's looking. He's matching up that picture pretty good. That's cool, kiddo. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're noticing some benefits from it too. That makes me happy. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to let this elemental dry here a little bit. In the meantime, what I will be doing is I will be putting Scanlan back on his base. I try to have fun with my players. Oh, what? I know that's the command for it. Is Nightbot not here? Did I? Oh, I didn't create the combo breaker command in here. I see what's going on. There we go. Well, kiddo, I appreciate it. You know, I know that you don't have to say it. But I have really good players too. You know, my players help elevate me to greatness. It's not all my doing. Alright, so let's get Scanlan here. All I know is that I have fun with it every week, so. Alright, got a little bit of work left to do on Scanlan here. Got some areas of his shirt that I need to, clean up. For some reason, these undersides never took the paint. Oh, nice. Come on, focus. All right, time to turn the focus off again. Autofocus off. Yeah, that'll work. All right. And was that sent to me or was that sent to Marisha and Matt again? Kiddo, this brush we picked up today is awesome. Okay, cool. I will check it out in just a second here. All right, let me check out this picture. Tweeter? Let's check the tweeters. Tweeters! Oops, that's the wrong account, I fear. Yep, wrong account. Let's check this one. All right, so checking. Holy crap! I've got like 17 notifications on Twitter. Ah! I did see the pictures though. That's awesome. So excited. I can't wait to see the full thing. All right, let's see here. Well, kiddo, I know where I'm getting my brushes from now on. This brush is absolutely astounding for detail work. Use alcohol, rubbing alcohol on the bite, kiddo. That should help. Helps take out that sting. Oops, you guys are just seeing the cord there. Let me see if I can get that at a better angle. Sports, go sports! Go sports ball! Get on your base, Scanlan. There we go. Hey, Light and Passion, how's it going? Hey, Nerp, how's it going? Welcome in, you guys. Warm spoon on it. Haven't heard that one, but that's awesome. How are you doing, guys? Welcome in. We're finishing up Scanlan tonight, and I've already done some more work on the Earth Elemental. Earth Elemental is currently drying a little bit because I did a lot of wash work to it earlier. So we're letting it dry, letting it do its thing. Oops. And now I can't win tonight, you guys. There we go. Now hopefully you guys are seeing that. Yeah, kinda. Light and Passion, how are you doing tonight? Welcome back. I almost wonder if you're back at work and without any sound, and so me talking to you is pointless. Well, not pointless, because if you ever watch the VOD, you hear me talking to you. Alright. Let's see if I can get some eyebrows. Now that I have a nice detailed brush, again, let me see if I can get some eyebrows here for Scanlan. Oh, you're actually home today. Cold, flu, something. Either way, that's no good. I know how that feels. I finally went to my doctor after feeling like poo for about 2 weeks, I think it was. At first, I thought it was crud from the amusement park, from the water park, that little CosmicCandi and I went to a while back. And you know, I thought, oh, I'll get over it in a day or two. Well, then it kept happening, and I kept feeling like poo. And so I finally went to the doctor not too long ago, and I thought that I had a double ear infection, actually. Turns out I didn't have a double ear infection. Turns out I didn't have an ear infection at all. They just basically gave me allergy meds. But on the bright side, I didn't have an ear infection. Sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you get to feeling better real quick. Ice cream is good. Hurry back. Bring me some too, please, Chris. Okay, let's see, what else do we have left? I think, so I'm not sure how well you guys can see, so I'm gonna do my best to point it out. On his ear, I can see just barely that he's got something molded there, and I think it's supposed to be earrings. I think it's supposed to be earrings. Not on this side. This ear doesn't have those, but on here, I think I'm seeing some earrings, and I would like to try and bring those out if I could. Oh man, I really need to go clean my palette out. My palette is a mess right now. Okay, so I'm gonna take a drop of flat flesh. Take a drop of the flat flesh. We're gonna try and put that on his ear. See if we can make out those details any better. And then, if we can make those details out any better, then we'll try and put some earrings on it. If not, we'll just leave them as they are. Let's get this ear a little bit too. Yeah, it confuses a lot of people, Nerp. It really does. But that is my daughter. That is Harmony. She comes in and supports the stream, and I appreciate it. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with these atrocious feet. These feet are not... they're making me mad because they don't have a whole lot of definition or anything on them. Nerp, have you been painting anything good for me? Gotcha. Gotcha. You know, with this brush, I could probably put nail polish on his toesies. Now that I've got this super fine detail brush, it is amazing, you guys. It is so amazing. No painting lately. No painting. Well, that's cool though. Legos are good. Legos are good. I never spent a lot of time with Legos. I was always more of an action figure kind of kid. I mean, I did have some Legos, but and I guess growing up, to be honest, I had I want to say that I had Duplo blocks, but I don't. As a kid, you desperately wanted the Aquanauts base playset, and when you didn't get it for Christmas, you knew there was no Santa, and you became a cynical person. Yeah, I knew that, well, actually, I was in the 4th grade, I think, when I realized that there was no Santa, and the way that I found out was that I recognized my mom's handwriting. I'm like, Santa and my mom have the same handwriting. What a coincidence. Still swooning over the last one you painted. Put a sick-looking tattoo on the face of a PC elf female. That's awesome. Yeah, I just got this sick new brush, and it is making all of the difference. Come on, focus on the brush. Yeah, it's actually a 10-0 brush. So it's larger than the 20-0 that I had. but it seems like it's got a much finer tip on it. Oh, that's rough, Nerp. That is so rough. Finding one of your presents under the... Oh, that is so rough. My parents were always pretty good about hiding the presents. Like I said, though, I recognized my mom's handwriting the one year in 4th grade. And that's when I knew the jig was up. Alright guys, I think I'm done with Scanlan. I think all I need to do now is just basically seal him. I can't... Oh, I've got to do his base too. Here. I'm going to take a very, very, very short break to go wash out my palette. I will be right back. Alright guys, so I'll be right back. Give me about 2 to 3 minutes. Oops, I can't take him with me. You guys need him. Be right back. Back just in time. Check that out. Okay, so palette is cleaned out. Now we can actually do the Scanlan's base here real quick. I'm going to do his base in a rock kind of formation, similar to what we've done with the elemental. So let's see here. I'm going to use some Luftwaffe uniform World War II gray. A couple of drops of that. And then a couple of drops of water. Yeah, you do you, Nerp. Of all of the drugs that are out there, that's one that I feel the least strongly about. But I still prefer my alcohol. Marijuana just made me hungry and paranoid, so yeah, I would just much rather have alcohol. Oops. But for future reference, I would rather not know about it. What's wrong with a Scotch float? Scotch float sounds like a good idea, actually. The reason for painting Critical Role characters, Nerp, is that I am going to Gen Con this Wednesday, and the cast of Critical Role are going to be there. And I know that a lot of people have painted minis for them before. I've seen some of the minis that have been painted for them before, and in my opinion, they were not of the highest quality. Being that I am trying to make this a pseudo living for myself, I would like to do this to supplement my income. I would like to paint them a mini of as high a quality as I'm able to give them right now at this point in time. I'm constantly improving. But they've done so much for me, just in entertainment wise. They've gotten me to play D&D again after like a 7 or 8 year hiatus. They helped me through some really rough times mentally. And so painting a mini for them is just a small token of appreciation. Whether they use it on the show or not, that's up to them. But I want them to know what an impact they've had on me, so yeah. So I'm going to Gen Con this week. I get to meet them. That'll be awesome. So yeah, I'm going to be DMing 32 hours over the course of the con. Over the course of 4 days, I will be DMing 8 4-hour sessions, which is going to be a lot of D&D. All good, kiddo. Sweet dreams when you get there. Yeah, I think I got... I don't know, I think this cast is kind of wrong or something. Because I think I'm missing... The reason I'm sounding hesitant is because I'm painting at the same time. Brain is not fully engaged. Talking and speaking while painting is not something that I do really well. But yeah, I am totally excited, especially reading through the adventure that I'm going to be running. It's going to be an awesome series of adventures. I've got 3 adventures that I'm running. They are by Bald Man Games. They are not out and available on the DM's Guild yet, but they will be, and they're gonna be fun. Oops, and I need to refill my dropper bottle of water here. So yeah, the hesitation is not because I'm not excited. Far from it. I am super excited. I'm looking forward to meeting lots of really cool people. And being some people's, first experience to D&D. The idea that I might be somebody's first exposure to D&D, especially at a big convention like Gen Con, is really kind of mind-blowing to me. Alright, so there we go. We've got the base painted there. Sorry, I just had to do some brush care. My other brush here. Let's get a little bit of ivory out here. We'll brush that over the top, dry brush it over the top here. Right. I mean, Matt Mercer is nothing short of a god, in my opinion. He is an amazing DM. He's an even more amazing human being. I would be lying if I said that I did not aspire to be as amazing of a DM as Matt Mercer. Be completely lying if I said, nah, I'm good. And I hope to bring that same fun and excitement. I don't hope to completely emulate Matt. Not trying to completely imitate him, but yeah, I want to give everybody a fun experience, a dynamic experience like he gives players. I mean, he's taught me a lot about being a DM as well. Jerry Boy 245, welcome in. How you doing? And I know I have fun with my players. My group seem to get along well with me. We're able to tell good stories together. And that's what it's all about. Getting together, having fun, having a good time. You know, and even though we're under a strict 4-hour time budget at the con to get these adventures done, which really means I have about 3 hours to do a 4-hour time slot by the time we get settled and get character introductions and all of that stuff going on. Even though I don't have a whole lot of time, I think that I'll be able to get these, you know, these players at Gen Con. I think I'll be able to give them a good experience. I guess I have ulterior motives too for wanting to give the groups a good experience. I want to be able to come back to Gen Con next year for Baldman and DM for them. I understand. Yeah, I love the other players. I love watching them from a player standpoint because some of the things that they do are brilliant. But I've found, you know, looking at Mercer and stuff, that Mercer and I actually have a very similar mindset when it comes to D&D. You know, the creatures that he chooses, the situations that he kind of puts his characters through, or the players through, I tend to do similar things in my games. And I would say that I did stuff like that even before I had seen Matt Mercer. Alright, so we've got the base. Put another wash down on it. And it looks like rock all of a sudden. Look at that! Holy crap, it looks like rock! May need a few more washes. But, washes being said, let's take a look at the Earth Elemental, see how it's doing. Alright, let's do some more washing. He needs more washing. Ah, crap. What's going on here? This is not working. There we go. More washings! Oh, nice, kiddo. What's he making? I've called a lot of them. I've called the Bahir. I called the Kuotoa. But yeah, I mean, that's a point of pride thing. It's, you know, doesn't serve any real purpose other than that. And to say, you know, Mercer and I have similar mindsets, apparently.
The sky was burning. The clouds red with twisted fire. Lightning moving across them. And they descended upon everything. Like a furious battle between God and Satan, good and evil. Like a fire vortex.
He's just trying to schedule it. I got you, kiddo. I got you. Well, if you need any help from me, give me a holler. But I know you got this. You know what you're doing with character creation. Alright, guys. Well, I think... I'm not sure how much more I can actually do on this on stream. Because a lot of this is basically going to be rebrushing and letting it dry. So, that being said, I think we're probably going to end the stream here pretty quick. You all want to go on a raid with me? Want to go show another Twitch streamer some love? A human bard tele-evangelist. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. I had a half-elven ranger that I was playing in a one-shot. Actually, no, it was in a campaign. I didn't stay in the campaign for very long because me and the DM didn't really get along real well. His style was a lot different from mine. But I played a half-elven ranger that was modeled after Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. So, he was a ranger, and I named him Sativ Irwin. And during combat, he would comment on all of the creature's attacks. Crikey! Crikey, Naris just got hit with a claw. If he had hit any harder, that claw would have delivered a deadly poison right into his skin, paralyzing him and rendering him useless during the fight. It's a good thing Naris was able to get out of the way, and it was just a flesh wound. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. It's the perfect character for a DM to play because we know our monster manuals inside and out. Focus! Oh, that's why it's not focusing. Because I turned off autofocus. That explains it. So yeah, we just got this guy drying here. So guys, what do you say we go on a raid? What do you think? Should we go on a raid? Let's go on a raid. Raids are fun. Alright, so if you guys haven't been on a raid with me before, what we're gonna do is I'm going to find a raid target here real quick. I'm gonna find us a raid target, and then we're gonna go in there. I'll post my raid call in just a second. And then we go and raid them, show them some love, drop some follows, watch them, hang out with them. You know, support them, just show them a little bit of Twitch love here. Alright. So here we go. We're getting ready for raid. Come on, computer, pull up the raid stuff. Let's take a look. Guys, I do want to thank you all for stopping in tonight and watching me paint, keeping me company. I do appreciate it a lot. You guys are the reason that I do this. I could just be sitting here painting minis, but you know, it's nice for me to oh, guys, I have somebody that we can raid, and it's her 2-year streamiversary. Guys, we have to do this up. We have to do this up real big. All right, so here we go. We have to do this up real big, you guys. There's our raid target. Here comes our raid call. Copy and paste this. Copy and paste this into the channel. And when we go over, I'm gonna head over to her channel right now. You guys go in there and you sit silent for just a minute, and then when you see me drop the like sweetness from the cosmos, it's a cosmic candy raid, then you guys go ahead and drop yours too, okay? So here we go. I'm loading up right now, and once I get it loaded, then we'll host her, and then I'll drop it, and then you guys drop your raid, drop the raid call, and we'll raid her up. And yeah, it'll be good. We'll get some good karma out of it. We'll get some squishy good feelings. It'll be good. It'll be good. And yeah. Good times. Here we go. I'm still loading. Still loading. Here we go, guys. All right. I'm in her channel now. I'm in her channel. Here comes the host. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm still not in her chat just yet. Ah.
I have a greyhound. Oh, that's awesome, Drum Valley. What's his name? I have a lab terrier mix. Oh, it's so cute. Like Super Mario still? What are you doing here, Kappa?